Bella's Idol goes in.
Okay, just the one to move up, riders.
Almost set.
Please.
1600 now, and they're racing Persian Princess. Let's Twist, Geiger Gem out best. Regal on a gathering speed, going up there as well. Song of Vincent. It'll camp right behind them from Rock My Lady. Taxidermy rushing around them deeper, going into the back. Bella's Idol trailing it. Let's Twist suddenly getting back into the field outside of Persian Princess. And then Athlete, who's out there three deep as well in the run down the back section of the course. Red Army well off them. So's Gold Artisan, and Queen Bay is pulling ahead off out there three deep and now being dropped out to the back of the field. Less than 1100 to travel. Down the back they head, and Taxidermy piloted the field. He'd gone to the top by a length. Geiger Gem Regal on a third. Up there next, running fourth. Behind them is Bella's Idol when they go off the back at the 850 metre mark. A length and a half away, Song of Vincent. They're being followed over on the outside next of all by Rock My Lady. After about one Athlete who's covered extra ground. Over on the inside behind them came Persian Princess, who's next. In the back half of the field, back there is Queen Bay, Let's Twist. And over on the inside then, Red Army, who's a day from them with the job in front of it. It'll need a ton of luck. So's Gold Artisan, who's backstone motherless. Into the straight now, 400 left to go. The big fellow Taxidermy headed for the judge over Geiger Gem Regal on it down near the rail. Bella's Idols winding up. Persian Princess behind them under the whip from Song of Vincent. Just held up there, wants to get out around heels from Athlete. Now he's into the clear. Geiger Gem ranged up to Taxidermy, and Bella's Idol made a line of three, and then two lengths Song of Vincent. Red Army's getting home on the rails late. It's Bella's Idol and Geiger Gem. They split the line. Bella's Idol, I think in the absolute last stride, has just won it from Geiger Gem. Red Army has got home very quickly down on the inside from Taxidermy, and then Song of Vincent. Queen Bay was next. It was a nice run after being back there, followed by Persian Princess. A gap to Let's Twist, Gold Artisan, Never Likely, Rock My Lady, Regal on a compounding, and likewise Athlete, who covered ground and has cut up to finish back there at the tail end of the field. Number 6, the winner, Bella's Idol. Well, it's been a terrific ride there to get her across from where she'd drawn. She'd started out there in 12 and finished up getting the right run to the corner really for Turner. He's got the better of Geiger Gem. Red Army was scooting home along the rails late in the race, but had been knocking on the door. This is a deserved win there for the Brett Pope stable. It's only just got there, Bella's Idol, and it's a running double for the sire Vital Equine, of course, who is the progenitor of Material Man. And this is out of Bella Contessa, the Bella Spree mare for MD Mrs. RM Fortune, and ridden by Troy Turner for the Brett Pope stable after three very good runs. First up, second to Geiger Gem, then fourth at Northam, behind Red Army there that day. Got home well, and last up, beaten a whisker by Mrs. Brown's Boy today. She goes one better and posts just her second win in 15 runs. Bella's Idol, Troy Turner lifting into the line. Geiger Gem, Jason Whiting for the Lou Luciani camp. The Red Hot Choice Gelding in second placing. Red Army down on the rails. The patronised Special Spice Gelding for Grant Nalana Williams. William Pike in third spot. Fourth has gone to number 1, Taxidermy. And 14, Song of Vincent is fifth home. Now the time, it's not overly quick, that's for sure. It's 1:39.30. Sluggishly run 1600, 35.42 the last 600 metres there. And the winning margin, well, it's only a nose margin by a half a length there after the running of the 7th. So Bella's Idol, she ran $6.50 in the final official fluctuations. $13 for Geiger Gem, and Red Army, the $2.90 favourite there in third place. Last event for the day will be the running of the Lavazza handicap. The one out, the emergency 17 Jazari. Big field there. Let's go to Gareth, who they're amongst the winning connections of this gelding Bella's Idol, who certainly deserved that victory after some very consistent form this preparation.
That indeed, Darren. Yeah, Brett Pope's done a wonderful job with Bella's Idol, and I guess he had been knocking on the door, Popey, but today the barrier was the big concern. But, gee, when Troy Turner's in form, he's in form. He capped off a wonderful Thursday with a big day at the office, and he's continued on that form today.
Yeah, no, everything's worked out good. On his work the other morning, we thought it'd be very hard to beat, and then the barrier draw came out, and I thought, oh, that dented my confidence a little bit. And then I spoke to Troy. I said, what do you want to do from here? He said, I think we're going to have to roll forward and just try to slot in. And he did that, and he got into a box seat, 10 out of 10 ride for Troy. He rode him super and put him in the winning. That was a winning move going forward, slotting him in that spot from the way things are going today. Hard to come from behind. If we went back, we probably wouldn't have picked him up.
But you got this horse going great guns. He just seems to be in the zone at the moment.
Yeah, he's always been thereabouts, he's probably matured a little bit more, and it's good to get a win.
And he continues on this preparation. What do you think his best trip is? Because the way that he can finish off a race.
Well, I'd say on that run, Troy will come in and say you're probably looking for a 2,000.
Yep. Exciting times. What about Witness and Court in the last?
Yeah, he didn't get a lot of room the last start, won the start before. If he gets the right run, he can be competitive as well.
Good luck.
Thank you.
There's Brett Pope there, Brittany. Well, Geordie's come back and he was going to steal the show from the Turner family, but Troy put on a clinic on Thursday and he's just produced the ride of the day just then.
It has been some week, and as you mentioned, Gareth, the ride of the day. From that gate, did you ever think you were going to be able to get the dream run that you did?
Not at all. I was expecting to be caught wide, and was lucky enough to get in a nice enough position, and then the horse done the rest at the end of the day.
How did he travel through the run?
He travelled fairly. I sort of just popped him off the fence before the corner, and I thought I had the two in front of me covered, and then he just got the job done up the straight.
Brett was just mentioning he's effective over the 1,600. 2,000 metres, do you think that will be suitable?
I think he is. He is a bit of a grinder, so I think definitely get further.
Congratulations on the win.
Thanks, Britt.
Yeah, there's Troy Turner catching up with Brittany Taylor, and Bella's Idol wins the second last here at Belmont. Anthony, we've still got one more to come from this venue as we head back to you in the studio.